Sixth grade graduation is a milestone because as soon as you step out that door, for the first time in your lives, you're going to be secondary school students. You have successfully completed elementary school. You'll be on your path to college and adulthood. You'll begin discovering the world farther and further outside the school and your community, going wider and wider and meeting more different kinds of people. If you want to see some astonishing evidence of these discoveries that you're about to start making, come to the senior graduation later today. I want to thank your teachers especially for having the courage to focus on great values like kindness, hard work, resourcefulness. These are 21st century values that we are in deep need of, and you have them. You can see why our motto as a school is so important. Learn by discovery. And you're ready to really do that now in a bigger way. You might be asking, what if secondary school is scary or overwhelming? Maybe you'll be lost in a forest or a mountain as we go farther afield as a school. Maybe you'll get your first kiss. Maybe you'll find what you want to be when you grow up. Maybe you'll have a school subject that you can only understand if you spend hours and hours and hours of extra time, more time than you'd ever thought you'd had to spend on a single subject. Or what if you feel like you don't have friends one day? Or you may find the world is incredibly funny or terribly sad one day, maybe even at the same time. All of these emotions mix more and more as you get deeper into high school. Well, believe it or not, I even hope some of these things are very difficult for you. How could I say such a thing? But I look forward so much to seeing how you face challenges and turn these challenges into a deep well of understanding as you become more and more mature and move more closer to our senior class.
It was when we took a hike in PE. We were jogging between trees up and down hills, and when we got to the top, we relaxed and took a picture. And I felt really happy and free. It was such an important milestone in bonding with my class, especially at such a new school. Because of some of the amazing teachers at school, I now have a voice, I perform, and I'm self-advocate. I'm really happy. Now it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. Under my umbrella, you can stand under my umbrella, Ella, yeah.
Good luck in discovering the world. Our motto as a school is, of course, importantly, learn by discovery. Most of the world's great seekers and explorers, scientists like the Curies, mathematicians, even artists like Beyoncé, they also started out with the idea that most of what they needed to learn in their field lay undiscovered. You don't know so much more than you do know. But if you know that, you're off to a great start. Even though you're graduating, of course, there's so much more to discover. You as a class have spent the last 2 to 3 years in great study in a vast array of topics and experiences. You walked onto this green today as a middle schooler. And when you walk off the stage, you will be in high school. And now the best news of all, you are ready. The world is a good place, and your job is finding a voice to describe this goodness to anyone who will listen. Through good times and bad, the students we need see the world as a good place, and they persevere until this is realized. It is a place of wonder and beauty for you to find almost everywhere if only you're open to it. We need you to advocate for this goodness wherever you go. There's no time for complainers, so when you meet them, just put them to work. At the end of your journey through high school, there will really only be 2 big questions that everyone can agree will always matter. Just 2 questions. Were you helpful? And were you kind? If that's a yes, now that would be success. Good luck in high school.
Change for the better, because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed.
Welcome here, everyone, to the 22nd graduation and commencement exercises of the Grauer School. This speech is entitled 5 Legacies, subtitled, If Only You Would Realize That Life is Hard, Things Would Be So Much Easier for You. Not long ago, each member of our senior class was asked to select several faculty members whom they felt might properly introduce them on graduation day. And while at first cut this might seem a small part of a ceremonial exercise, in reality, it triggers one of the greatest acts of gratitude in our lives. For who do we remember better or more profoundly than the teacher of our youth who was the great one, the one who got us, the one who looked at us and we knew, they understood. And I know that you can call upon your mentors here at the Grauer School as long as we're around. But I think just as importantly, you carry something of them inside you, inside of your developing spirit that has been indelibly enriched for knowing someone who you can really call one of the most esteemed titles in all of history, teacher. The answer to big life questions will be determined by whether or not you have guiding life principles, so you may look deeply into the chaos that others may see when things get rough and find the patterns and the meaning, the unity, the good. We learn from the Bhagavad Gita, the higher self of a tranquil man whose self is mastered is perfectly poised in cold or heat, joy or suffering, honor or contempt. Whenever sacred duty decays and chaos prevails, then I create myself. We create ourselves, and it is not for others to create or define us. With this, I leave you with a beautiful paradox to guide you. I've already covered some of the greatest Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian wisdom. So here to close this keynote is the advice of a Jewish scholar, Louis Brandeis, that he once gave to a student to the effect, if you only realize that life is hard, things will be so much easier for you. Thank you, graduates. We love you.
Don't make no difference if you sit or you stand. And start the grin. Both end in trouble and start the grin. Over and over and over again. Over and over and over again.
Well, you know it's a cool kid when they want their PE teacher to talk about him. I am here today to not only introduce Kaya and to all of you on her graduation day, but to introduce her to the next stage in life, to the stage beyond the world of the Grauer School, beyond her friends whom she has come to love so dearly, beyond her teachers, her family, and the comforts of her past. Oftentimes, this stage is referred to as the real world. But to be honest, Kaya, I've never been too sure of what that actually meant. To me, every day is real. Every day is unique, and every day is an opportunity to make a difference, to make a connection that possibly you didn't see the day before. Surely your transition into this real world will come with uncertainty, mistakes, and possibly even a few tears. But I can assure you one thing with utmost certainty. Kaya, you are ready for this. Let down your guard, kid. Leave your uncertainties and doubts here with us on this stage here today and go off to Lewis and Clark College with one goal, to have the time of your life.
Make the whole world your eternal playground, because if you continue to have fun and be youthful with an open mind, anything and everything is possible. Our journey here stops today. But where we go and what we do next, well, it can be anywhere and anything. Just make sure while you're on such adventures that you have fun. Thank you.
all of you in the class of 2013, I want to express my overwhelming joy for how artistic, creative, and entrepreneurial you are, how proud we are of you, and how connected you have been to our school.
This Grauer School graduating class has a sense of fun and a sense of family that invites both the younger kids and the faculty to be a part of it. Whether it's them doing something in a classroom or something just out and about in the community on expeditions or on their free time, you can't help but want to be with them because they're fun and they're excited and they really embody everything that the Grauer School core values have to offer.
We are infinitely proud of our senior graduates and equally confident that as they go forward, they're going to represent not only our school, but the sense of joyfulness and openness that we believe that they're taking from this education.
All right, to my dear class of 2013, goodbye, congratulations. The Grauer School will miss you. I cannot imagine the Grauer School without you, though your colleges are so ready for you and you are going to make a lasting impact at all of them. I thank you all for your leadership, for your intellectual curiosity, for your compassion, and for your can-do attitude all of these years. You have made a lasting legacy here at the Grauer School, and for that we will be tremendously grateful. We will miss having you as part of our Grauer family, but you always have a place to come home to.
This is surely one of the most creative, free-spirited, and purposeful groups that I've ever seen graduating from our school, and we know that they're going to keep the connection to us for their entire lives, and we love that.